So let's start the class. Yesterday we started the topic peopling of India. So what we are discussing what peopling of India is. What is the characteristic of the Indian society that is an important part of peopling of India. So in your opinion, what are the main characteristics of Indian society? Yes. What are the main characteristics of Indian society?
So
Yes.
diverse culture, diverse diversity in language.
Culture. Yes. Yes. It's diverse. Indian society is diverse. You can see the word, I think. Indian society is diverse. Yes. And Indian society is segmented. What do I mean by segmented? Yes. What do I mean by segmented society? Yes. Anyone? What do I mean by segmented society? Yes. What do I mean by segmented?
Sir,
It is diverse.
sir, different
Of course, yes, that is a positive point. But negative point of this diversification is it is highly segmented society. Yeah, there is, yes, someone was saying something. Yes. Yes.
सर अलग अलग बिलीव्स हैं उनके
Yes.
सोसाइटी में
Beliefs हैं, groups हैं, religions हैं. Yes, of course.
सर रिचुअल्स हैं डिफरेंट
Rituals and actually there are many different people. If you study the map of India, northern people are totally different from southern people. You can see that it seems that they belong to different communities, and we will talk later on, but a brief mention that according to genetics, there are two type of people in India broadly. ANI, ancient northern Indianers, and ancient ANI and ASI, ancient southern Indian people, ANI and ASI. And it is not so that they were not mixed up. They mixed up, but the mixing was not on a large scale. They mixed up, but mixing was not a large scale. So in ANI, different genetic markers are there, and ASI, different genetic markers are there. Okay, we will talk about it later. So Indian society is diverse. Indian peopling of India is diverse. There were many types of people in Indian society. This society is highly segmented, and this society is, our society is hierarchical society. Hierarchy is there. What do I mean by hierarchy? Can anyone tell me? We have discussed this earlier. What do I mean by hierarchy? Yeah. Our society is a hierarchical system. There is a hierarchical system in our society. Yes.
divided between sir upper and lower caste and
Yes, there is a hierarchy. This is upper caste, this is middle class, and this is lower class. We can talk about in this Chaturvarna system. Chaturvarna system is there, yes? Isn't it? Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra are outcast. They are actually considered, they were considered outcasts. Chaturvarna system. Brahmana, Kshatriya. Brahmanas were scholars. There is a mythical story that from Brahma they were created, and from the head portion the Brahmanas were created, and from the arms Kshatriya were created, Vaishya were created by from abdomen, and from the lower part of feet the Shudra were created. There's a mythical story. Okay. It may or may not be true, but it tells us about the status of these varnas. Okay. So, and there is an interesting system in India also. We will talk about it mainly that system. There is a Jajmani system. Have anyone heard about the word Jajmani? Jajmani system. Have you heard about Jajmani system? Yes.
Sir, nahi.
Jajman, have you heard about Jajman? Yes. No. It is perhaps when we will talk about it, you will remember something. System. It is a system of distribution whereby high caste or landowning high caste and landowning families are provided services and products from lower caste. Do you understand what I am saying? Ya to high caste, Brahmana and Kshatriya are the landowning zamindars, are Vaishya to some extent, higher caste. They were served by lower class, so-called lower caste people. We will talk about caste system in another class. Okay. So the class they were serving was they were called Jajmans. That was the Jajmani system, and the caste serving caste like carpenter. Sometimes they were called khati or something. In many regions, there are many regions. Lohar. Have you heard about Lohar?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who works with the iron?
Blacksmith, sir.
Yes. Badhai. Okay. Nai, a barber. Kurmi.
Sweepers.
Yes. Yes.
Sweepers.
Yes, sweepers. Yes. So they were serving and many other. And
Yes, sir.
they
Dhobi
are
also.
yes, and they together they were called Kamins. Kamins. Kamins are in simple terms Kamgar. Are काम करने वाले. Okay. I think
Yes, sir.
The meaning is clear. So there was a system where the upper caste, are the influential people, you say, because Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and landowning families. They were the people who were to be served, and some castes were to serve them. Okay. So these were actually Jajman is the variant of Yajman, and Yajman means yajna karne wala, the people who can do yajna. These were mainly Brahmanas. It started with Brahmana, and in ancient India and medieval India, there were various yajnas to be performed. So you need these people, mainly Brahmana, Brahman you need for yajna, and later on this system spread to landowning families and Kshatriyas also. Actually, in Indian societies, Brahmanas were scholars or strategists, Kshatriyas were warriors, isn't it? You must have heard about this. Kshatriyas were warriors, Vaishyas were the
Traders, sir.
traders, yes, and Shudras were all these are outcast. So actually these were outcast. So, but we are not talking about this. We are talking about what Jajmani system is. It is very interesting system, was evolved in Indian society. Perhaps it is not there in any other society as I know, maybe. So these were called kamins or kamgar or काम करने वाले. On the surface it seems that the system is very bad, but not all was bad about this system. Actually there were certain advantages of this system. So what were the advantages? Actually Indian society worked around this Jajmani system. This was the basis of Indian society. Actually, they defined the upper caste, lower caste, actually. So first advantage, first of the many advantages was, it gave us security of occupation. If you are a carpenter, you can easily get the job of a carpenter, a village carpenter. And this system also made our villages self-sufficient, isn't it? The daily services you need were available in villages, in your own villages mainly. So security of occupation was there, and it gave the security of occupation, and it gave, when it was giving security of occupation, it was given economic security. It was giving the people economic security. So security of occupation, economic security, and this gave, actually it was not, it was accepted, and it was not increasing dissension or the hatred between people. Actually it was preventing, because people accepted it, it was preventing intimate relationship basically between Jajman and the Kamins. Jajman is the pure Sanskrit word, and Jajman is the variant of the Yajman. So they are the same.
बट सर पॉपुलेशन अगर ज्यादा हो जाए तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट तो काम नहीं करेगा. जैसे कितने लोग को जॉब मिल सकता है?
We will talk about it later. Okay. So first we are talking about, there were certain advantages, though the system seemed very unfair, but there were certain advantages. Peaceful living, stability was created through this system. Peaceful living, and there were some other. It gave a stability to the society. There were some disadvantages. Can you tell me about disadvantages? What are the disadvantages of this system? First, very obvious disadvantage, exploitation. And it impedes social mobility or economic mobility. If you are a carpenter, society resists if you want to be a scholar. Society says that you should be a carpenter. You should not be a teacher. You should not be a researcher. You should not be a scholar. You should not be a strategist. Isn't it? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so it was the and it created a false sense of superiority in upper caste. Superiority. So it increased negative hierarchy, the negative effect of hierarchies. And it was providing support to the dreaded caste system. Support to caste system. The problem mainly lied here. Outcast. The lower caste people were almost treated like animals. They were not treated like human beings in some instances, at least. So that was this system was developed because of the peopling of India, and it gave stability. However bad you think that system is, but it gave certain advantages to the Indian peopling and Indian society. Isn't it?